Hi, beautiful creative one. Today we're going to talk about creating a series of art. Before we get into some four steps on helping you to create a series of art, I want to talk about what exactly a series of art is. A series of artworks is. So a series is really more than one piece that has some sort of continuity throughout the pieces. And as I go through these steps, I'm going to talk about what that continuity could be. But to know that the series of artworks is just maybe more than one piece helps you to then decide why you want to do it. So that's our first step. Our next step after figuring out what a series is why you want to do it. So maybe you're called to create a series because you have this psychic download, some dream information, some inspiration that you know is for more than one piece. Maybe you are also planning to eventually submit these works for a gallery show or for publication, or if you want to share them online and you want some continuity between more than one piece. Another reason why you can create a series is because you're desiring some sort of thread throughout pieces for yourself, for maybe an oracle set, or for some sort of divination aspect to your work that you want to have for yourself, not for anybody else. So really figure out your big picture of why am I creating a series? It's because somebody told me to. That's not really the best reason. You know that, right? It will help you then to decide the next part of creating a series, which is what form is your series going to take? And this is really about like whether or not your series is going to be works on paper, if it's going to be found objects, say you found a bunch of seashells or stones and you want to paint on it. I honestly think that's awesome. And also be ecologically responsible, please, when you're doing those sort of things. Leave as much as you can where you found it. And so it could be works on paper, it could be works on wood, it could be works on other natural objects. It could be this could also be for content for not artists. It could be a writing series. So just figure out what form you want it to take, and then do you want it to be about a painted form? Do you want it to be collage? Do you want it to be written? How and what elements are going to make it a series, right? So really, a series of works in art is there's some similarity. You look at the pieces and can see the artist has a theme. The artist is telling a story. So take a moment. This is probably going to be a journaling section for everybody. I know that oftentimes it is for me. Write out what it is that you want to do, why you want to do it, and then also what form it's going to take and what will be the thread that connects the series. For me, the series that I have done in the past, one for a gallery show and one for my own purposes because it just came as like a big download of something I needed to do. The thread between the first one was color and the style of my drawing at that time, and the second series was wording, words being on all the pieces. So getting clear on the form and what connects it is going to help you for this next part. The third step is about doing it in a certain amount of time. Now, you know that I believe deeply, or you may know this, I believe deeply in following the rhythm of your own life while you're creating. So not pushing yourself, but listening. And so as you have cultivated this in your creative practice through the learnings through me or your own life, try to, as you're creating a series, do it within a short amount of time or a time frame. It doesn't have to be short. So you could be creating your series over 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I wouldn't go further than like 6 months for a series because you will change so much. The seasons out there will change so much and your work will change too. So it won't have this like thread of time. It won't have the same storytelling capacity, I believe. Now, some people may not agree with that, but having this buffer and this container of time will help you, your series, even if you decide, I'm on the 10th piece in my series and I want to kind of change it up, the time frame will be the capsule for what makes it a series as well. And the last but most important part of creating a series is to let it flow. Let yourself, once you get the download and the data and the information and the form and you have your time frame and you have your why at the first step, just let it flow out of you and know that, again, your vessel of yourself and the way that you express will create the series. It may look different to you, but knowing that it comes from you is the continuity, it's the glue. You're the glue of the series. So let me know what part of this you found most helpful if you're seeking to create a series, maybe an Oracle deck, maybe you're writing content for the next 3 months of your business, maybe you are trying to figure out how to paint for the first time in many years, but you want it to hold together. And always, always, always drop me a line, email, message. I'm here for you. Thank you, beautiful one, and I'll see you next time.